Cancer Holistic Guidance, Part 53. Dr. Dilip Gadgil, Pune. So while I was talking about Asayana, which is found in Chikitsa, I mentioned about certain lifestyle rules to be followed by people in order to maintain good health. As discussed earlier, this mainly focuses on the behavioral patterns which can have a great impact on the overall well-being of a person. The entire description is surely interesting, but also quite difficult to follow in day-to-day life for a normal person. But if a person knows what is possible for him to follow, and takes active efforts for it, then maybe it is achievable. To start with the first point, it is to be truthful. But to follow it completely, one has to know what is the ultimate truth, and what factors separate truth from the fact. For example, we know sun rises in morning, sets in the evening, we consider it as the truth, but according to science, the fact is that sun neither rises nor sets. But it's the earth which rotates around it. That is the reason we have day and night on earth. So to understand the truth is of utmost importance in order to be truthful. The second point, which is anger. Now, it's the most difficult one to follow. Being able to control the anger or to limit it is another thing, but to never get angry is near to impossible. We can have an example of Saint Eknath in this matter. The third point, of sobriety and abstinence, holds equal importance. Whereas in Grihastha Ashrama, it is one of the responsibilities to enjoy bodily pleasures. Next one is to practice non-violence. Now violence can also be categorized in many further categories. It can be verbal, physical and mental, so to abstain from that is the key. Furthermore, it throws light on the concept of avoiding unnecessary physical efforts. In this, they have mentioned about the inevitable physical efforts, but to refrain from extreme exhaustion. Further, it is written that a person should always maintain the calmness of mind. Beyond this, a person who always speaks well and says appropriate things to others has higher chances of maintaining good health. This particular principle is difficult to follow as one cannot always be nice to everyone around him. Following this, the next principle is about purity. The purity is not just about physical cleanliness, but is also about being pure at heart. Next is the bravery. A person should be composed and brave in difficult times. I always give an example of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj for this point. Lastly, being generous, meaning, to be able to give others a part of what we have. In this, giving away the gift of knowledge is considered on the highest level. The gift